Welcome to Hospitality Engineering. Today we will explore piping and instrumentation diagrams, also known as P&Ids. This session will help you understand their role in hotel systems and why they are essential for safe and efficient operations. Purpose of P&Ids. Let's begin with the purpose of piping and instrumentation diagrams. These diagrams represent the flow of fluids and gases within a hotel system. They show the interconnections between mechanical and control equipment so technicians can clearly visualize how systems work. P&Ids serve as a roadmap for maintenance and troubleshooting by showing the path from source to destination. They are vital for ensuring safety compliance because they provide details of valves, instruments, and safety systems. They reduce errors during installation and make communication among engineers easier. They support training by offering a visual guide for new staff. They create consistency across documentation for contractors and consultants. They also support operational audits and inspections. In short, P&Ids combine clarity, accuracy, and safety into a single tool. P&ID Components Overview. Let's now look at the key components in a piping and instrumentation diagram. These include pumps that move water or fuel through the system. Valves are shown to regulate flow and provide isolation when needed. Pipelines indicate how fluids are routed. Instruments such as sensors, gauges, and meters provide monitoring and control. Heat exchangers and storage tanks appear where thermal exchange or storage is needed. Each symbol has a standard meaning so misinterpretation is avoided. Recognizing all these components ensures accurate installation and system monitoring. Without them, diagrams would be incomplete and unreliable. Understanding components is the foundation of effective system operation. Common pump symbols. Let's explore common pump symbols found in hotel P&Ids. Centrifugal pumps and booster pumps are used for main water circulation. Hot water circulation pumps guarantee that guest rooms receive steady hot water. Chilled water circulation pumps maintain the cooling loop for comfort across the property. Fuel and LPG transfer pumps move energy sources safely to where they are needed. Recognizing these symbols ensures correct identification and safe maintenance. Pump symbols also guide engineers during replacement planning and retrofits. They help locate the type of pump used without confusion. Pumps are essential elements in almost all hotel utility systems. Common valve symbols. Let's now focus on valve symbols. Valves control system flow and guarantee safe operation. Gate, globe, and check valves are used for various flow control needs. Pressure relief valves and safety valves protect against overpressure. Control valves regulate temperature and flow automatically. Shut-off valves isolate sections of the system during maintenance. Recognizing these symbols helps technicians work quickly and safely. Valves must always be shown correctly to avoid confusion during critical operations. Misreading valve symbols could lead to service disruptions or safety risks. They are vital elements in the reliability of hotel systems. Instrument symbols. Let's now examine instrument symbols. Pressure gauges and temperature sensors help monitor conditions continuously. Flow meters measure the movement of fluids through pipelines. Level sensors detect storage tank levels. Control indicators connect to automation systems to regulate operations. Alarms and interlocks warn staff of unsafe conditions. These symbols represent the eyes and ears of a hotel utility system. They make monitoring efficient and accurate. Instruments are vital for safety compliance and system optimization. Understanding their symbols is key to interpreting P&Ids correctly. Applications in hot water systems. Let's see how piping and instrumentation diagrams apply to hot water systems. P&Ids show domestic hot water loops reaching guest rooms. They represent boiler feed and return lines for heating. Pump and valve arrangements are displayed to maintain circulation. Safety valves and control instruments ensure that pressure and temperature remain within limits. Diagrams make troubleshooting easier when hot water delivery is interrupted. They provide clarity during upgrades to avoid installation mistakes. Hot water P&IDs are crucial for safe and efficient operation in hotels. Applications in chilled water systems. Let's look at chilled water applications. Diagrams show chiller plant distribution lines supplying cooling coils. They display return lines that bring water back for re-chilling. Pump and control valve placement ensures proper flow management. Sensors integrate into the system for accurate temperature regulation. Reading chilled water P&IDs allows technicians to quickly locate issues in cooling systems. These diagrams are critical for keeping guests comfortable. They help optimize energy consumption and efficiency in cooling operations. Applications in LPG systems. Let's now consider LPG system applications. P&IDs show pipelines delivering gas to kitchens and service areas. They include valve placement and safety interlocks for protection. Pressure regulators and gauges are represented for monitoring safe supply. Emergency shut-off systems are included for crisis response. These diagrams guarantee safe storage and delivery of LPG in hotels. They help staff understand how gas flows and how to isolate sections if required. LPG systems require precision to avoid hazards, and P&IDs make that possible. Reading P&IDs. Let's learn how to read piping and instrumentation diagrams. The first step is following flow direction arrows to trace the path. Next is identifying equipment and matching symbols to their real-world counterparts. Using the legend is essential to interpret symbols correctly. Cross-checking with system requirements verifies that the diagram is accurate. Proper reading prevents installation errors and ensures safe operations. It also helps technicians troubleshoot more effectively. Learning to read P&IDs is a core skill for every hospitality engineer. Legends and standardization. Let's discuss legends and standardization. Every symbol in a diagram must match a standard legend chart. Maintaining consistency across drawings avoids errors and confusion. Standardization ensures that new engineers and contractors can interpret diagrams correctly. It also supports compliance with safety codes and industry standards. Legends serve as a universal language across technical drawings. Without them, diagrams would lose clarity and reliability. Standardization creates confidence in both design and execution. Cross-referencing with other drawings. Let's now understand cross-referencing. P&IDs must be linked with layout drawings and isometric diagrams. This verifies placement of pumps, valves, and pipelines. Cross-checking with electrical and mechanical drawings reduces conflicts during installation. It ensures that systems are coordinated across disciplines. Cross-referencing supports accurate construction and long-term maintenance. It also prevents costly mistakes that come from isolated planning. This practice is essential for large hotel projects where multiple systems interact. Importance in maintenance. Let's explore why P&IDs are vital in maintenance. They guide routine inspections by showing exactly where valves and instruments are located. They help technicians identify faulty equipment quickly. They assist in planning retrofits and upgrades by revealing interconnections. They reduce downtime because staff can trace problems faster. P&IDs act as a living document that supports ongoing hotel operations. Maintenance teams rely on them daily to ensure smooth service. Without them, troubleshooting would take longer and errors would increase. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's identify common mistakes with P&IDs. Mixing symbols or ignoring legends creates confusion and potential safety hazards. Skipping instrument placement verification leads to improper monitoring. Misinterpreting flow direction causes inefficiencies and operational issues. Not updating drawings after system changes results in errors and risks. Avoiding these mistakes is critical to maintain safety and reliability. Teams must develop habits of accuracy and discipline when using P&IDs. Best practices. Let's consider best practices for working with P&IDs. Always check symbols and legends before installation. Coordinate with mechanical, electrical, and plumbing teams to avoid conflicts. Keep diagrams updated after modifications are made. Train staff regularly on interpreting symbols and diagrams. Following best practices ensures smooth hotel operations and safe systems. They also increase confidence among staff and contractors. Best practices create a culture of reliability and professionalism in hospitality engineering. Real-life example. Let's now review a real-life example. A hot water system P&ID in a hotel shows pumps, valves, and safety devices working together. A chilled water loop diagram shows how cooling is distributed to guest areas. An LPG supply and control P&ID highlights gas safety and distribution. A pump room layout displays how instruments are arranged for monitoring. These examples make abstract concepts concrete. They help staff visualize how diagrams translate into actual installations. Real-life cases build confidence and understanding. Benefits to hotel operations. Let's discuss the benefits of P&IDs for hotel operations. Accurate diagrams ensure systems are installed correctly the first time. They reduce downtime because troubleshooting is faster and clearer. They simplify maintenance since technicians can quickly locate components. They guarantee compliance with safety standards and audits. P&IDs improve efficiency by avoiding duplication of effort. They increase safety by making hazards visible in advance. They support training by providing consistent reference material. Overall, they raise reliability, safety, and guest comfort. Thank you. Let's conclude by recognizing that piping and instrumentation diagrams are vital tools for safe and efficient hotel operations. They support design, installation, maintenance, and compliance. Thank you for learning with us. Register on our LMS portal at hegsdc.com, complete the course and download your certificate. Explore many more skill-based courses on our LMS portal.